wind of a breaking news story that tonight the newsroom toilet has been stolen. Just the hole left. The police are looking into it, but they have got nothing to go on. Our reporter John Liu is at the scene and has more.
It appears the stolen toilet is a part of a campaign to bring our attention to a more pressing issue. How can an entire city deal with the amount of waste flushed down the toilet every day? Wastewater comes from our homes and workplaces. It is also known as sewage. Earlier today, I went to the North Shore Wastewater Treatment Plant to find out more. Our wastewater consists of human waste, food scraps, oil and grease, traces of metal, wood, and plastic. It also contains bacteria and viruses which can make us ill, as well as nutrients that harm our harbours, causing fish to die, or resulting in toxic algal bloom. The purpose of a wastewater system is to remove the waste and make it harmless to our community and environment. Between 1920 and 1940, North Shore City rapidly changed, from small farming communities and holiday areas to residential housing developments. This caused issues for dealing with increased waste. The solution at the time was to get rid of the wastewater into the Rangitoto Channel, where residents would swim and go fishing. The amount of sewage being produced continued to increase, and the North Shore City Council knew they needed to make some major improvements in dealing with it. In recent times, the council proposed a 5-stage upgrade to cope with the population growth, reducing odours, refining filtration systems, and overall improving the treatment of wastewater in an environmentally friendly way. Waste treatment expert Martin Ross tells us more.
So recently the tunnel outfall was completed, which now takes our treated wastewater, or our final effluent, further out to sea, approximately 2.1 kilometres offshore, and at that stage the final effluent meets bathing water standards. A combination of turbines pumping oxygen into the sewage and biological reactors separate the water and other organic waste. Leftover sludge is reused to help in the continuing process of separating water and waste.
What is your number 2 plan if the factory breaks down?
Well, it depends on what breaks down, but we have maintenance crews that can work round the clock that we can bring in to get back up and running again, and we have a lot of bypasses around the plant so we can still maintain full efficiency in treatment.
Treating wastewater uses much electricity, but there is a solution for this problem too.
The plant also utilises biogas generators to produce up to 80% of the site power demand, which significantly reduces our power bill, and it's also a good beneficial reuse of the biogas.
Wow, that's great news for us and the environment. I'm John Liu, your number 1 and number 2 reporter. Back to you at the studio.
Thanks, John. You've flushed out another great story. And that brings us to the end of another brilliant Kid Witness News Bulletin. Until next time, good night.